Hi everybody, welcome back to deediets. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. You know, hello, there's Buddy. Hello, your girlfriend was not satisfied with the solar oven the first time she did it because it rained. So today we're gonna go out and we're gonna do it again. It's a beautiful sunny day and I'm gonna go outside and I'm putting a cake in, people. I'm putting a cake in. Now don't beat up on your girlfriend. Don't do it. It's a Weight Watchers recipe. Now, the Weight Watchers recipe, just so that you know, it's 2 ingredients, just 2. Oh, did you see that? Did you see him jump? Hi. Oh, he's doing fabulous. Anyway, it's a Weight Watchers recipe. It calls for 1 sugar-free, hello, where's my brain? 1 sugar-free cake mix and 1 can, a 16-ounce can, I think it's 16, it's a little smaller cans in the grocery store, of 100% pure pumpkin. No oil, no eggs, no water, nothing. Just 2 ingredients. And you just mix them together. It's like a thick batter, and it's delicious. You can make it like a brownie out of that, like a fudge brownie. Am I intriguing you right now? Well, I thought because it rained on my last interview, listen to me, it rained on my last one that we did with the solar oven, I was gonna bake a cake in it. I know, do you think everything is about diets 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? I'll sample a little piece, if it turns out good. So, I'm gonna just do it in order, see what happens today. I have no idea, it's a beautiful day out. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. So, I'm gonna put it together. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna see what happens, and then I'll be back. All right, see you in a few. Okay, so it's 10:27. That's when we put it in. Oh, let's see what happens, guys. Good morning, and let's try this in the solar oven. This is only a 1 box mix of sugar-free chocolate cake mix and 1 can of pure pumpkin. We're going out to the solar oven. It's sunny now. All right, my friends, I put the solar cake in the oven, the solar oven, not the solar cake. So this is just 1 sugar-free box and 1 thing of pumpkin. And these will come out like moist brownies. I mean, that's the way they come out. And then we have our temperature gauge. I'm going to put a big lid over this. Let me see. It's hard to do it with one hand. Oh my gracious. Here we go. Denise, the first time with your new hands? Yes. Okay, so I put a lid on top of this. On top of the lid, I'm going to put a t-shirt, just a black t-shirt to reflect the light. Okay, so I put the black t-shirt on it. I did put I put the oven temperature gauge in here. We see it's at 0, basically. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna see how high this gets up to. Let me just put it like this, I don't know. Okay. It is the first day with my new hands. Oh, you know what, seriously? All right, I'm coming back later and I'm gonna see if this temperature gauge moves up. Okay, so I came outside, it's an hour later, and we're up to 150 degrees. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, what I did, just so that you all know, is I put a bag around this to really hold the heat in. So again, we're at 150. I don't know if you can see it, but I think I'm gonna try to get that temperature rose up even more just by putting this plastic around. I have the glass lid, I have the black t-shirt, and I have this piece of plastic on top. Let's see what happens, guys. So I came back outside and I wanna lift this stuff up and I wanna see. Oh, it's rising, guys. It's rising. There's no eggs in here. I'm just putting my finger in. Still, it's the pan. Oh my God, the pan is really hot. But, ow, it's really hot. It's really hot. Okay, I'm putting it back down. Oh, it's so exciting. As you can see, the temperature is now 200 degrees in there. Oh my goodness. So I decided to move it in direct sunlight. It's so light that you can move it anywhere. And I'm coming in on it. I don't know if you can see the thermostat. I guess it's hard to read. But it is at I think almost 250. So now I'll just go back in the house and see what happens. I mean, it's really interesting, to be honest with you. That pan is so hot. It is so hot. But it was really easy for me to lift and put it someplace else because I have a lot of trees in my backyard. I think this is great in direct sunlight. But when you have trees, and I have a ton of them, I really do. You can see there's lots of trees in my yard. So I am just gonna go back in, then I'll come back out later and see where the sun is lying and maybe move it over there. Whatever, we'll see. Okay, kids, I'm going in. I'm going in because I just nearly burned myself. Ow, that is hot. Ooh. Now remember, there's no oil or eggs in here. Ooh, I think it's done. It's been in here for about 4 hours, 3 hours. I think 3.5 hours. But I think it's done. I'm gonna take it in. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. I brought it in the house. As you can see, I started cutting it right over here, and the knife didn't come out very clean. Where is it? This is coming out clean now, but the knife didn't come out so clean. So I had to put it back for a while, like an hour, in the sun, and let's have a little talk about this thing. Okay, it's very tiny. It's a very tiny piece, very tiny. So I'm gonna try it. Now I want you to know, because of the pumpkin, it can be, I took an end, so I know that was really cooked really well, but I'm sure if I cut into the center, and I could feel a little fudginess. I could feel a little, to your health, to your very good health. If you're looking for something sweet, get a cake mix that is sugar-free and put a can of pumpkin in it and don't put anything else, and you can make yourself a delicious brownie. Let's just do it. Hello. Ooh, that's fudgy. That is really fudgy. I love it. Can you tell from the girl who hasn't had this in a while? Oh God, I dropped a crumb. That's not good. Anyway, it's delicious. Now, I knew that was going to be good. Let's talk about the solar oven. In my backyard, I have a lot of trees. You saw that. I have a lot of trees in that yard. I think in direct sunlight with no trees around, or in the fall when all the leaves have come off my trees, this is a much easier process. In the summer, had I had no trees in my yard and I could just keep moving it around, I did move it to my fountains. You know, you've seen that I moved it from one destination to another. Had I been in a backyard with no trees in it, it would have been easier just to rotate the oven. But I didn't have that option because I have a lot of trees in the backyard. Do I think it's a great product? I think it's a great product. I think it's great if you're going on a picnic and you made some food and you wanted to keep it warm. What's better than that? You can put the whole thing right on it and heat it up. So it is a thumbs up for me. It really is. It saves energy. Let's be real. It saves energy. Energy I don't have to use, but you got to have some time on your hands. Now, if you were dying for something chocolatey, you might be waiting quite as time. This took about 5 hours, just so you know. 5 hours. In my oven, it would have taken 45 minutes, not even, maybe a half an hour. But it works, and that's the key. It works. I had to put it back in because it was a little too fudgy. So I had to put it back in, put it back outside, do it for another hour. But I definitely have the consistency that I like. Look at me going over and picking another piece. I know, don't get mad. Don't get mad at your girlfriend now. I'm a good sport, I did it for all of you. I could have tried any of the food. I tried that. Anyway, it's a thumbs up for me. If you're interested in a solar oven, you can go right over to Amazon. The solar, what is it? The solar camping stove. And it's great. It's great. You know, really, for the money, it was really a good deal. It was a really good deal. Easy to put together, easy to use. It doesn't take a genius to do it. You know, if you have the sun out, you're good. You're good. So anyway, my friends, I am so hot. I've been going in. I was like a kid in a candy store. You know how you get? I was running back in and out, checking the temperature gauge. By the way, it got up to 300. It got up to 300. And I had to move it. I had to move it because the shade of the tree was just in the way. So I had to move it. But it did get up to 300. Did it take 5 hours to make that? Yes, it did take 5 hours to make that. But again, I wasn't in direct sunlight because I do have a lot of trees in my backyard. Would I recommend it? I would definitely recommend it. I think it's a lot of fun. I'll have fun with it in the fall and probably in the winter as well. Because the leaves will be off the trees. But I hope you liked the little demonstration. I figured I had to come back and do it again. I had to try. I took another one for the team. Only this cake, I took a cake for the team. Listen, I'm not going to eat that whole thing. I may have another little bite, but you saw how tiny it was. It's not like I took a big piece. It's not like I took a whole slab of something. But I know hey, listen, you could have it on Weight Watchers, but you can't have it on plant-based. So until I see you the next time, my friends, be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. And I'll tell you, if you can get it on Amazon and you want to play with it with your family, it's a lot of fun. I think the kids would get a kick out of it. As long as you're not looking to eat like right then and there, because you will have to wait for your food to cook. I don't know how long a chicken must have taken when they did this on here, because I did watch a guy on YouTube cook a chicken. Now, you have to keep in mind also, the bag, I wrapped it on the outside. Okay, I want to say that too. Instead of putting the pan inside the bag with the cover, I just put the bag on top of it. I think it might have taken a little shorter time had I put the bag over it and let it cook. I could have done that, you know. So I had to take it back out and do a little bit more, but it's really good now. It's fudgy, it's delicious. If you ever want to try that, that's an easy recipe. Don't put it on the solar stove. Just put it in the oven for 45 minutes in an 8x8, and there you go. You'll have a nice little fudge brownie that won't be full of oil. It won't be full of eggs. It'll just have a can of pumpkin, and you won't taste the pumpkin. But until then, you know I'll see you again. Take it easy, my friends. Mwah! Bye-bye. Here's a little bonus footage for you. I want you to know, not only did it rain on that day, it is now raining again. Thank God I got my stuff in. Look at this, guys. It's pouring. It's pouring. Just a little bonus. Listen, the good Lord was with me today. He was with me. He let me have the sunshine just to make a cake. But I can't believe it. I can't believe it. There you go. There you go, my friends.